What's going on? Quick introduction here just to introduce my new sponsor. So I'm now sponsored by Prepared For You. I've been using this prep center for a fair few months now and they've been fantastic, okay? If you are interested in trying them out, I've got a link below. Click on the link below, the Prepared For You link, and you can get £50 off your first month with them. Type in Hayden into the coupon code when you're signing up to your desired package and you can get £50 off. As I say, really recommend them. I've enjoyed their service and yeah, very efficient, very communicational, and I will see you in the next video. Let's dive in.
So I sell in the UK and I sell in the USA. And in this video, I'm going to do a comparison of both UK and USA marketplaces so you don't have to. Make sure you stay tuned. Let's dive into the video. So a lot of people, most people just sell in one marketplace. I only know a handful of sellers that sell in the UK and USA and Germany and all these other places. And there's different ways. You can do EFN, you can do many different ways, or you can set up your company. You can set up VAT registered companies or LLCs in these other companies, in these other countries, etc. But not many people actually know what they're getting themselves in for before they go ahead in these different marketplaces. So let me just explain the difference between selling in the UK and the USA in my experience after now expanding to the USA for a few months now. So look, the USA is much higher sales velocity than the UK, in my opinion, okay? It's much higher sales velocity, which means that some listings, and not all of them, but some listings in the UK could get 40, 50 sellers on them and they're selling 5 a month. And it's a real slow burner, real slow burner that is. But in the USA, most listings, not all, but most listings tend to have that increased velocity, okay? Some of them are selling 50 a month, 100 a month, 200, 300 a month. I actually struggle to find listings that are selling like 5 or 10 a month. There is some, but I struggle. And we do online arbitrage there, by the way. So I think what's important to remember is that although there's increased competition, which puts some people off in the USA, there's also increased demand. And let me tell you, it's about 10 times the demand in the USA compared to the UK. And it is quite eye-watering sometimes when you see that demand. Now, as I said, obviously that comes with its increased competition because obviously, you know, it's hundreds of millions of people in the USA compared to around about 70 million people in the UK. But it also opens up to new opportunities. There's a lot of opportunities in the USA that are currently untapped. And what I mean by that is people haven't discovered them. People haven't discovered some sorts of products. For example, you could literally go into the USA now. You could launch products in the USA now, online arbitrage products that you find, and because the market is so big, people just haven't simply listed all the products available yet. There's a lot of products available in the USA right now, which have been selling for a long time, and people just seem to keep selling on them when obviously the opportunity to create other listings out there is still very big. The opportunity to find products that to sell in the USA is still very big. Okay, now that's a really important thing to remember. The opportunity is just so big. There's millions and millions of products being sold in the USA that I just think it's important to realize that you could create a lot more listings out there. You could create a lot more listings out there, have a lot more opportunity. So it as far as the opportunity goes, I think it's a large one. I think it's big, and I think it's a lot bigger than the UK. That's just the truth. I think a lot of people get tied down in the UK, obsessed with it, when in reality, I mean, I'm thinking about moving all my operations over, starting an LLC, moving all my operations over to the USA in a proper way. Sorry, I mean, if you want to start an LLC, you can move all your operations over to the USA and actually start probably a business that's bigger than the one in the UK. So a really good lesson I learned from Stephen Bartlett a little while ago was this. Some people are doing stuff right now. They've got a certain skill set in a business or personally, which if they simply move to a different marketplace, they could get huge results. And the difference between the UK and the USA, for a lot of sellers that are dithering around in the UK, messing around in the UK, moaning about the price tanking, moaning about not getting results, if they simply moved the experience, the skills that they've got, the teams that they've got, the knowledge that they've got over to the USA, could have a thriving business 5 or 10 times bigger than what they've currently got now. It's the truth. That could happen. The marketplace that you are selling in is vitally important. It's vitally important to the longevity of your business, Some people simply don't know what they've got in front of them, the opportunity they've got. Germany, for example, also is a huge opportunity. It's untapped. Some people simply move their UK business over to Germany, settle the current companies up, got the working. The reason people don't do that is because they can't be bothered to set it all up. They can't be bothered to set the LLCs up. They can't be bothered to set the limited companies up. They can't be bothered to go VAT register out there. But what they are bothering with is messing around in a business in the UK which they're not happy with. Now, this isn't for everyone, but this is the people that moan about it. This is the people that aren't getting good results in the UK. They're literally ignoring an opportunity of Germany or USA using the same skill sets, using the same knowledge they've got, the same contacts, the same spreadsheets, the same staff, and then they could have a much bigger opportunity. And that's just the truth. So in reality, the USA, a lot more opportunity, in my opinion, than the UK, and I'm going to be attacking it really, really hard for the next 2 or 3 years, and I will update you with the results. But let me just tell you this in terms of results. We're selling more this month in the USA than we are in the UK. Okay? Now, we didn't last month because that was December, but this month in January, the USA is really significant compared to our UK business. The opportunities arrive and you should be getting on it. I'll see you in the next video. Make sure you like and subscribe.